welcome to today's video. My name is McKenzi. Sorry if you guys can hear it inside of my voice. I am not feeling all that well. I've been not taking my allergy medication and now it's coming back to bite me. It's not COVID, thankfully. Anyway, I wanted to come back on today so then that way I can tell you a story. And it's a Thanksgiving story because Thanksgiving is coming up. Hope everybody has a plan for Thanksgiving. Right now in Arizona, Governor Ducey is saying that everybody needs only like 10 people inside of the house, and I think that that's ridiculous. And so I do not foresee me and my family obeying that law. You do what you guys feel is best for your family during this time. For me and my family personally, it is just, getting together and just enjoying one another's company. Like I said before, it's a Thanksgiving story, and if you can tell by the title, it's about how I broke my finger for the first time. If you can look really closely at it, right here you can see like a little mark that's not really all that tan. And that's because of this whole entire incident, I think. If you want to stay tuned for this video, then you can. I'm sure my siblings are also going to watch this video and they're going to have something to say about it as well, because they might remember it a lot differently than I do. So if you want to continue watching this video, then, do all the cool things. Hit that like button, subscribe, press the bell notification. It really does make my icy heart really, really warm. It does really mean a lot to me. So I want to take you guys back to when I was 6 years old. So this is 1998. 1998, I was 6 years old at the time. And, I was the tallest kid inside my class. And being the tallest kid inside my class, naturally I had more weight on me, which meant that I was, slower than the other kids. You know how you would have gym and stuff like that, and you would learn all these different tricks to do on like 2 ropes or even 1, and you would climb up really high. Well, I was one of those kids that wasn't so fortunate as to learn all of that. This will all pertain to the story in just a little bit, so don't think that this doesn't, because it really does. During this time, we were learning something called Skin the Cat. Now, for those of you who are younger, who do not know what Skin the Cat is, it's basically when you hold 2 ropes and you flip backwards and then you flip back. But yeah, basically that's Skin the Cat. And it's really, really, really simple for the rest of my classmates, but because I had more weight on me when I was little, because, hello, I was the tallest kid in my class. I used to be called the Green Giant, like, hello. Because I had more weight on me, like, that trick was a lot harder for me to accomplish. We have verified that I'm a freaking weakling on the ropes. So you can imagine that as a 6-year-old dealing with, classmates just not really approving of you, not really liking you all that much. Well, they might have liked me. I don't really know. Didn't really take the time to understand that. Fast forward a couple of months of, doing this, learning these tricks and not being able to do them. And it comes to be about Thanksgiving time. Me and my family, around Thanksgiving time, we like to go over to either a friend's house or we host it at our house. And this particular year, we were going over to our friend's house. And guess what they had? They had a new jungle gym that had swings, it had a slide, and more importantly and more permanent to the story, it had this like little bar that hung down from it that you can grab hold of and like just swing and stuff. For the rest of this video, I'm gonna call it the Tweety Bird pole. Of course, being the little girl that I was intrigued by this. And so I just decided that I would go on it, and I had my sister's help to get on it, and I held on to it really, really tightly, and I dingled myself down. I was like, I wonder if I could do Skin the Cat on this. And guess what? After like 2 or 3 attempts of doing it, I was finally able to do it. I was finally able to do Skin the Cat for the very first time. You cannot imagine my astonishment when I figured out that I could actually do it. And so then I just kept on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, be like, yes, I can do Skin the Cat. I don't remember how long it was that I was out here doing Skin the Cat. This is the point of the story where you would think that, like, the accident happened. But no, it was not. After a couple of times of me doing that, my mom called me in for dinner. And me just being like, dinner. I didn't want to go do that. I wanted to do Skin the Cat on the freaking thing. But I knew that if I disobeyed my mom, then, well, guess what? There would be huge consequences for not listening to her. So what do? I go quickly inside. I grab my food. They had me sit at the kiddie table, so I sat down at the kiddie table while the other kids were just sitting around playing with the dolls that were around. I quickly ate my dinner, and I went back outside, and I started doing Skin the Cat some more. And I remember this clear as day. I don't remember if there were people out there with me or what the deal was, but like all that I remember was that the accident itself, I was alone. And so like I continued doing Skin the Cat back and forth, you know, being like, this is so great. And now I can show all my classmates that I am the freaking best Skin the Catter. I'm just going to stay out here and I'm going to practice my little heart out. When one of the times when I was going back, when I was flipping backwards to do it, my fingers slipped. Yes, my fingers slipped so hard and I fell finger first into the dirt below. I start howling my little brain out. I start crying. I don't remember who picked me up, but somebody picked me up. And my mom comes over to me. She starts trying to clean off my face and she's just like, oh, honey, you fell so hard. I'm sorry that you fell. And I'm just howling my little head off. And something must have happened because they clearly weren't expecting me to cry so freaking hard. I was like, my finger freaking hurt. I don't know why I didn't communicate that with them, but like they must have seen that something was wrong with my finger. Because the next thing I knew, we were driving over to the emergency room. And yeah, that's my story. That's the story of how I broke my finger. Such a grateful thing to be thankful for, right? Is the fact that I've only broken one finger inside my whole lifespan. The thing that I remember the most about it, though, is what happened afterwards. I remember having to wear this big, gigantic cast over my finger. It was really, really thick. And I remember having to teach myself how to write all over again because, hello, like, it happened on my dominant hand. So I had to teach myself how to write all over again. And it happened with this hand, which means that I was left-handed first. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned for more awesomeness, then please subscribe, press the bell notification. It really does mean a lot to me. And it makes my icy heart really, really warm. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, my peeps.